All right, I think we're back. Create. Live. Draw. Pop out chat. How are we doing now? Can everybody hear me? We can hear you? All right, fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody, for dealing with that. Welcome in, Gonzalo. Welcome in, Mary. Welcome in, Aku. Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome in. We really appreciate you jumping back over to the new, refreshing. Let's see. Wolf, wait, can you not hear me, Wolf? Wolf, are you just playing? Being an ass? Gah, you got me again, Wolf. It's fun. It's funny that TikTok doesn't have these types of difficulties. We're so back. Fantastic. Okay, everybody. It is actually after midnight, but I'm having such a good time. I don't want to end. So we're going to keep going for a little while, if that's okay with everybody. I'm having a good time drawing with you all. We're going to continue with our War Greymon. So we're going to drawing. Godzilla, do you have any drawing requests? I'm coming up on the end of my War Greymon here. I just need to add some chest plates. Let's see, it looks like I need some wires here. Drag this down. Who gifted you Peak on Steam? Had to make room on your computer, so you definitely need to buy a new hard drive ASAP. Yeah, I need to figure out what's taking up so much space on my hard drive. I can't figure out what it is. I was looking for it earlier today. But I need to figure out what's on my hard drive ASAP. Games, maybe? I was looking. I normally use a different hard drive for games. I've got 3 hard drives. I've got 2 SSDs and 1 regular hard drive. Does add up quickly for storage? They absolutely do. You uninstalled a game you never played that took up 10 gigabytes? Oof. That's a lot of gigabytes, Wolf. Should definitely get a hard drive just for games? Absolutely. We don't talk about my games installs. Oh, Spice. What is it to switch to Eraser? E. Or yours for game installs, Mary? Never thought of doing that? You just have the hard drive that came with your computer? Yeah, when I bought my computer, I bought 2 hard drives to start, and then augmented it with a 3rd hard drive later on. Okay, this is War Greymon. You love him? He's so cute? Wait, hold it. Hold up. Hold up. I just did something I wasn't supposed to. I had some lines that weren't closed. You put your games on an external 2 terabyte hard drive unless it's a game that has to run on your computer? Yeah, you'll probably get at least 1 terabyte or 2. I've got a 1 terabyte for games. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Does anybody have another drawing suggestion they want me to try out? Shark? A shark is a lovely idea. Okay, let's look up a reference for a shark. I don't actually like looking up at a shark. This is actually, this innate fear. Right now, innate fear. Or specifically my favorite shark. Let's see. Megalodon. Truth about the largest shark that ever lived. Street shark. Lemon sharks are your favorite? Let me see what a lemon shark is. I'm not familiar with lemon sharks. Ooh. They're pretty. Are they really that yellow of a color? Or is that a stylistic choice by the person photographing them? They're big babies. It looks like they don't have a lot of teeth. Oh, nope, there they are. There are the teeth. They're just real small. Y'all, if you've ever looked up at a shark, it's terrifying. Like, I'm looking up at one, and the idea of it being above me, and like, so scary. It puts real fear in my heart. This is a nightmare. Oop. Don't know how I did that. Okay. Shark, shark, shark. Shark, shark, shark. Sharky shark. We're drawing a shark. Drawing a shark. Let's start with Start up higher. Lemon sharks are some of the most friendly sharks too. They're very social creatures. Interesting. I see a lot of pictures. The pictures I'm looking at, they have a lot of those like symbiotic fish that live on their skin and clean them. Eyes of a doll. Doll eyes. Go, give them nice sharp teeth to chew their food with. Color in the mouth a little bit. Oh, we need gills. Gills so they can breathe. Big old gills. Now let's add some coloration to it. And let's see, let's continue it. Keep going. And let's see. Kind of wish I could get a more solid color out of this. Sharkwood audio. There we go, shark. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Did I color? Did I close the lines enough? Yeah, shark. Lemon shark doot 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 doot. All right, let's take a look at everything we've drawn tonight, y'all. Start with the Christmas Debbie snack that we started with. Our interrupted dark elf eating burger. The welcome in T-Rex with the little pride flag. The Conehead Mantis. The T-Rex is your fave? I love the T-Rex too. We did a pocket square, little Paisley pocket square, little pop art pocket square. That's nothing. We did the donkey riding a skunk. No, skunk riding a donkey. War Greymon. I'm actually, now that we've taken a break from War Greymon and come back to it, that's a pretty good War Greymon. I'm not mad at this War Greymon. You can see the improvements as I go. And finally, we have a shark, a lemon shark. Oh, actually, wait. What did I? Is this a? No, this isn't a lemon shark. This is a great white. And it's a megalodon, technically, I guess. You like this type of stream? I'm glad to hear that. We'll probably be doing more of these in the future as we like try and get better at drawing and doing stuff. My like main goal for tonight was to create D&D characters for our D&D one-shot, but I ended up just asking for suggestions and taking whatever anybody wanted to see, and I really liked that. It was a lot of fun. Let's get back to the T-Rex. Welcome in, T-Rex. Are we done for the night, gang? Are we calling it? Can I draw a cat? I would love to draw a cat. Let me draw you a cat, Gonzalo. Let's see. Cat, cat, cat. I would, if I had it ready available, I would draw a picture of Mochi, my friend's cat. Don't have a picture ready. I'm just gonna look up a cat on the... You know you sent sardine pics recently? You have. Spice, quick, text him a Mochi pic. Congratulations to your friend, Aku. Getting engaged is wonderful. You're having such a hard time holding this secret? None of y'all know him, so you can say it. Okay, let's start with the nose. We'll do a nose-out approach. Got his girlfriend a custom jersey with his last name on it and his grandmother's ring. That's so delightful. See if I can color this nose without It's a Georgia Bulldogs jersey. This is a whole ordeal. This is your only straight friend. All right, so that was the nose. Next, we'll do the eyes. Okay, let's see. This is a very cartoonish cat already. I'm loving this cat. Also, you see how I am picking Mochi first? Look, if we're being honest, Mochi's my favorite because Mochi's the one who wants to be on camera. Mochi's the star. No Agbu tonight? Agbu's probably out playing Magic the Gathering. Let's see. Oh, she's just a barnacle? She's been sulking all night because there's no big man's time. Only spare human. Aw, Spice. Very wommed of Agbu, but he should be here. Just gotta color in this little eye. Hey Squiz, welcome in. How are you doing? To be fair, it is the Avatar pre-release tonight. I'm good at drawing a cat. Thank you very much, Gonzalo. Squiz, welcome in. How's everybody? I'm doing fantastic. I'm having a good time tonight. And we've been having a really good time drawing. I'm kind of not feeling the way that I did these ears. I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to do the ears in the future. Oh, Squiz. Here's the welcome in T. Whoa, nope. The welcome in T-Rex for you. Welcome in. Now we're working on a cat. Let's see. Kinda. Let's see. Kitty features. Let's see about getting some hair. Agbu, we were just talking about you. How are you doing today? Welcome in, Agbu. Thank you for the new here, hydrate and stretch. Let me end the posture check. Let me put it on the welcome in T-Rex while I'm doing all that. Welcome in. Ooh. Agbu has been summoned indeed. Now the stream is very whelmed. Okay. Posture checked, stretched, hydrated. Staying in my lane. The stream has always been whelmed. That's very nice of you to say, Agbu. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Agbu and Squiz, can I show off what we've been drawing tonight? I'll, So we started off with a Little Debbie Christmas cake. Was the first suggestion. Then we had an interrupted dark elf holding a burger. Then we, of course, have the welcome in T-Rex. We have a conehead mantis in a pocket, in a suit pocket. We have a pocket square. That's nothing. We have a skunk riding a donkey, and they both have matching blue mohawks. We have a War Greymon. We have a shark. And now I'm working on a cat. You love the presentation? Thank you very much. That's nothing. Well, it is nothing. We started on it and we got immediately bored of drawing a humanoid. Consuelo, thank you for the burger. Let's see. Kitty cat. Glad you're having fun with it. Yeah, I'm having a great time with it. It's going a lot better than I was expecting. You're sadly just hydrating and running. Have a very warm night. Have a great night, Agbu. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it. We hope you have a fantastic and very warm night. Squiz, how's everybody holding up? Y'all having a good, I'm sure it's cold where y'all are at right now. I know it's cold where everybody's at, but it's pretty warm here in Louisiana right now. But I was surprised when Spice said they had... Nope, in the 50s? Okay, that's not so bad. I'd love it if it was in the 50s. In the 50s, so not bad at all? Fantastic. I know Spice said they had snow recently. I was like, snow in October? That's crazy. Today it was 75 and tomorrow it's going to be almost 80. You tried streaming a bit today but was too sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Squiz. Sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better soon. Were you gonna do which were you gonna do? Were you gonna do some of your solo honor run today? Just your new normal. I'm sorry to hear that. Duo honor? Oh, who are you gonna be playing with? Crypto? Play the Spire characters as BG3. That's awesome. 80 in November shouldn't be a thing, but here we are. Yeah, it's pretty hot where I'm at too, Wolf. I was really enjoying it a couple weeks ago during Halloween, and it was when it was pretty cold. Is this a cat? Am I crazy? Get his little leggy out. Little chicken wing. Leggy. Beans in there. Pipe Spider, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. No, this is a cat? Fantastic. The toe beans are a must, yes, absolutely. Gotta have toe beans. Let's see if we can't get some coloration on this cat. Pipe Spider with the meow. Welcome in. Oh, we need a... Let's see, if we're welcoming somebody in, we need the welcome in T-Rex. Welcome in. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. How are you doing? Let's see. Can we do more? You're imagining a mini hat on their head? Let's see about let's see. What kind of hat do we want to do? A let me see. What kind of hat do we want to put on the... What kind of hat are you imagining? Top hat? Wizard hat? Bowler hat? Oh, that is the wrong color for... That is the absolute wrong color. Let's see. We do... the orange, maybe? Bowler hat sounds good. Fantastic. Let's see about a bowler hat. Add a little bit. There we go. Let's see if we can't do a little bowler hat. Let's see. Bowler hats are round hats. How are we going to do the... Let's see. Never drawn a bowler hat before. It's a little tiny hat. Give it a ribbon. Go ahead and color that in. And there we go, a nice little bowler hat. We should do a Bob Ross tutorial one of these nights while we're learning how to, when we're like learning how to paint with this program. We should do a Bob Ross tutorial. Is that free to use? Is that like something we can do? Let's see. Aku, thank you very much for the hydrate. Let me get that hydrate for you. I'm all out of tea, unfortunately. No mistakes, just happy little trees. Now there was somebody who had life figured out. Bob Ross. I think we can all learn a thing or two from Bob Ross. There we go. Now let's give it a red ribbon. Let's see. How about a nice pink ribbon? Actually, let's make it the same color. Toe beans and a little leggy out. There we go. Got a cat. He's up there with Mr. Rogers and Steve Irwin as the wholesomest men who ever lived. Okay, all right, that's a cat. I'm pretty happy with this cat. I was not expecting a... Oh, let's give him blue eyes. Cat is so cute. I'm pretty happy with the cat. Yes, the hat, but also the cat. Yes, you agree? Thank you very much. I appreciate you both. Thank you for saying so. Let's see. Does anyone have another drawing suggestion? We might have to call it for tonight. We've done a lot. Little Debbie cake. Interrupted Dark Elf holding burger. Welcome in T-Rex. Still love the T-Rex. You like the cat? Thank you very much, Gonzalo. Yeah, it's now 1 a.m. It is pretty late, but at the same time, I'm having a good time. If it's a Friday night, I've got nothing going on tomorrow. Proud of you. Thank you very much, Aku. I'm super happy with this T-Rex. The pride flag makes it. I like the welcome in T-Rex. I need to save all of these. I haven't saved any of my work so far. Can I do a blue Junimo for the last one? Let's see. Let me real quick see if saving... Tell me if you see... Let's see. File. Save as. Alright, it looks like it doesn't. Let's see. I want to... PC standard hard drive D. Alright, okay. Good. It does not show on... let's see. This one is Cat and Bowler Hat. Let me... Folder. Clip Studio drawings. Let's see. What is this called? Clip Studio Paint? First stream. Cat and Bowler Hat. File, save as. Shark. File, save as. Raymond. File, save as. Skunk riding donkey. That's nothing again. Pocket square. Yeah, I'll save it. May as well save everything we've done tonight. Pop art pocket square. File, save as. Head mantis. Save as. Welcome in T-Rex. File, save as. Dark elf holding burger. And do we need to save the Little Debbie cake? May as well. Why not? Unless these have like ridiculous file sizes. Okay, and you said you wanted a blue Junimo for the last one, Wolf? I've got one right here. That's our last illustration. There we go. Nope. Doesn't want to sit tight. We'll go ahead and freehand this one. Okay, let's see. Junimos are kind of aptly shaped, right? That your Junimo is going to be your reference? Okay, give them... That's a good leaf. It's a real good leaf. I'm proud of this leaf. Blush. Same vibe as, I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. Doing a little steppy. Junimo time now? Yeah. Wolf wanted a Junimo. Doing a little blue Junimo. What if Wolf is secretly a Junimo? Won't catch me surprised. This looks really good. Thank you. So cute. Thank you very much, Squiz. Funny enough, you're wearing your Junimo shirt you bought at the Stardew concert last month. Let's see. Whoop, that's not the color I wanted. So cute, you love him? I appreciate that a lot. Let's see, we got to color in the leaf. I'm pretty happy with how this has come out. I wasn't expecting to love everything that I drew tonight, but I'm growing on it all. Thank you all for being so supportive. Do we have anything else we want drawn tonight? I'm kind of still like into it. I'm kind of still here. I'm still with it. If everybody wants to go to bed and call it a night, I'm up for that too, but a lion? Let's give it a shot. Let me save the Junimo. Learning how to draw, are you using any resources? Or are you mostly doing your own thing? Highly recommend giving Andrew Loomis's book, Fun with a Pencil, a read. It's super helpful. Thank you very much, Pipe Spider. I'll look that up right now. Let's see. Fun with a Pencil. So, I'm mostly doing my own thing, but I appreciate any resource that can be thrown my way. It's fun to try inking in some of your pencil drawings. Get a bottle of waterproof black drawing ink. Fun with a Pencil by Andrew Loomis. Let's see. Aku wanted a lion. But yeah, I was mostly... So I used to draw when I was in high school. But I haven't drawn in about... I haven't drawn outside of cosplay and outside of a couple of different other mediums since high school. Well, since college actually, but it didn't last a ton into high school. It didn't last a ton into college. But I've had this drawing tablet since then, and I just haven't been drawing. So I really wanted to learn how to draw again. So I'm very excited to be able to do that. So I was mostly just kind of doing my own thing, but I'm really happy to have Fun with a Pencil as a resource now. So I'll definitely try and give that a peek. I appreciate that. You looked at your Detective Pikachu poster, now you want a Pikachu with a sword? Alright, remind me after the Lion Wolf. We'll try and do a Pikachu with a sword. Now that, I don't think I'll have reference for, so I think we'll have a hard time doing that one, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, I needed to save the Junimo. File... Save as... Blue Junimo. Gotta capitalize the first letter, otherwise I'll drive myself crazy. Let's see, what were we doing? Lion? He needs a detective hat, of course. Okay, Lion. This one's gonna be... Lion's gonna be hard. Detective Pikachu with a sword is gonna be probably the hardest of the night. Okay. Pencil. Lion. We had a lot of success when we started with the cat from the nose out. So let's try the nose out on the lion again. Wait. Okay, so we've got a mouth. The nose is a little uneven. Can I fix that? There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, so how do we separate the lion from the cat? How do we... It's just a bigger cat. But how do we make it visually distinct? Is it the ears? Are the ears rounder? Are the eyes smaller? Let's see. I like this eye. I like this eye a lot. Can we do it again on the other side is a big question. Can we do it symmetrical? Oh no, that's a little too small. In drawing programs, there are ways to copy sections of your drawing, duplicate, then flip them. Copy and flip it if I can. Aw. Making isometrical was always one of your biggest challenges when drawing. Doing it this way is better practice. I'm gonna do it with the better practice. You can also flip your canvas upside down. That helps trick your brain. Invert it, not just upside down. That eye seems kind of derpy, doesn't it? Usually invert, then flip it, because that's what works best for you. I have no idea what works best for me yet. I'm just gonna play around with it. We'll figure out like how to do fancy stuff like inverting the canvas as we go along. Let's see. The goal is to not make it look like it's from Cats 2019. Can we still see up? You can't see above this line, can you? We're gonna need to take the whole picture. How do I do that? Can I... I didn't want that. I want to drag everything. No, not the whole canvas, just the drawing. How do I auto select? Just try to avoid Jason Derulo as Rum Tum Tucker as much as possible. Let's see, can I invert the selection? Where is it? Where is it? Where is grabbing stuff? I don't know what I'm doing. We'll figure it out later. Oop. Deadly, you got work in the morning, so you must depart. Have a great night, Spice. We'll end. I don't think we'll be able to do Detective Pikachu tonight, Wolf. I think we're gonna have to end pretty soon. Can never get that image out of him in the tight bodysuit out of your head. Head Eve. Expect to see all of your drawings later. I'll see if I can post them all to the Discord, Spice. Thank you very much for being here. I don't know about this lion. All of a sudden I went from being like super jazzed after this eye to being like, I don't know what I'm doing. Wait till the main, you got this? Trust the process, you're doing good. Thank you very much. Could also go mainless and make a female line. That's a good point. I want to try the main though. I want to try the main. Let's add a couple more details before we try the main. Let's do what else to Have a great night, Gonzalo. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a fantastic night. Let's see, we did the... Let's start here. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Kind of... And if we do this, start the main. Swoop. Nope. Swoop. Fur right here. Okay, hold up. I got this. I just need to find the shapes in my head. Let's see. It's wild because the shapes kind of converge on themselves. Let's see. It kind of looks more like a coyote right now than it does a lion. I feel like we've messed something up, something crucial. What gives it more canine features than feline right now? You like not being able to see the reference photo? I don't know how I would show you the reference photo. Because right now what I'm doing is I'm using a window capture. The only other thing I could do would be to show you on a different, like, window. New display capture in a small part of the screen. Putting the image on the screen. That sounds like too much work. Hey Starlight, welcome in. How's it going tonight? We're at the tail end of our drawing. Welcome in. Welcome in, T-Rex. Thank you for joining us, Starlight. How are you doing tonight? We have just been playing with a new software and an old tablet. We're trying to work on a lion right now. It's not going great. We've had better luck in the past. Welcome in T-Rex is our new mascot besides Frankie. I need to figure out how to make it an emote. The welcome in T-Rex. Yeah, so we're working on a line right now. Doing your own art stuffs tonight too before bed. What are you working on? If you mind sharing. We've just been, like I said, drawing with this new program called Clip Studio Paint. It's a program that one of my favorite art series channels called Drawfee uses, and so I figured I'd pick it up. Too long. Can I salvage it, or am I making it worse? Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know about this lion, gang. I don't know. I'm not seeing the shapes the way that I want to see the shapes. Working on emote commission currently? Hell yeah. That sounds awesome. See if I can connect. Saw it passed out a few hours ago, so you figured you'd just finish sketching before heading to bed yourself? Fantastic. I hope your sketches are going well. I hope you're enjoying the process and everything's coming out the way you want to see it. We've had a lot of success tonight. This is this lion is the only thing giving us trouble. But we've been having a good time so far. It's coming together. It's coming together. Starting to see it. I'm starting to see it. I'm not seeing it. Ugh. Did I do the... Is it that the lines aren't fluffy enough? Is it that I'm not doing... Is that I did it too smooth? You've been using CSP for years now. If you have any questions, feel free to ask anytime. I will absolutely... I have a ton of questions. So one of my first questions... and I'm not gonna overwhelm you. I'm just gonna ask this. One of my first questions is, when I click P, it goes to pen. Is there any way I can make it so that it goes to the pencil instead? Because I keep misclicking. So is there like a way to change the quick keys, the hotkeys? I guess would be my question. And then, let's see. Hit P again? Really? It's that easy? It's that easy! Hell yeah! Thank you so much! That's super awesome! Hell yeah! I really appreciate that. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I'm like, it's wild how ecstatic that made me. Think you're right, it needs to be fluffier? Usually you have a pencilish brush in the pen section, so you just use that for sketching. Then you just change it when you're ready to line. Interesting. Yeah, I know I need to download a ton of brushes is like the next thing I need to do. And so I can find a good brush. Actually, the very next thing I need to do is figure out what's wrong with my tablet and get the correct drivers installed. Because I don't have any pressure sensitivity right now. So it's just flat lines, which is not my ideal drawing style. Okay, we said fluffier. How do we make it fluffier? Just add some texture to the line. You have a lot of assets that are either brushes, backgrounds, or stamps. Awesome. Let's see. This is not... Whiskers. Oh, we do need whiskers. Much more cat now? Absolutely. I definitely see it. Can you share a really quick screenshot link that might help with the fluff? You can't share any links in the chat. The bots are programmed to immediately discourage links. You'll get timed out. If you're in the Discord, you would be able to share a link in the general chat. But if you're not in the Discord, don't worry about it. That's joining it and doing all that stuff is a hassle I don't want to put you through. But Pipe Spider, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the soiree. Please make yourself at home. I know you've been hanging out for a little while, but welcome in. T-Rex says, welcome into the soiree. But you can be. 1 sec, you don't mind? I appreciate that a bunch, Rose. Now, why did it double post the Discord link? Interesting. Did it post the same? It did post the same link. Okay. I was worried that it posted different links. Wondering why it posted two. Just let me know when you've posted that link, and I'll check it out. Posted? Fantastic. Let me, I have Discord open. Oh, I love those. Those look so nice. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see what I'm doing. Straight lines, what they should be. On the right side, it looks a lot softer and fluffier if you're aiming for that. That is, yes. Thank you, Rose. I see exactly the difference that I was doing. Let's see. Can I? Okay. So now I need to just take a big ol' eraser. Where's the... Even with a solid no pressure line, curves usually make something softer and fluffier. Thank you very much for the tip. Let's see, I think that looks a lot better. Your pleasure. By no means the greatest artist, but you've learned a trick or two. I appreciate it so much. I was never that great at art. I just enjoyed drawing when I was in high school, but I abandoned it in college, and I'm happy to be able to like get back to it. Yeah, this looks a lot fluffier. Can I do it on the other side as well? Trying not to do the little... Okay, let's see. Can I... Trick is maintaining right distance from the chin. Hell yeah, this mane looks a lot better now. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to quite finish this. Looks great so far. Thank you very much. Aku, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the posture check. Gotta set the tablet down gently, even though I'm like barely moving when I fix my posture. I've got to like calmly set the tablet down on the side of my computer. See, we knew you could do it. Thank you very much for believing in me. Let's see. Let's start coloring in. Definition on the nose. Got the whiskers. Got shapes around the eyes. Got the eyes. Got that. So you have a gallery channel too? Yes. Rose, you can post any of your art in the gallery that you want to share. That's what it's there for. I'm gonna be posting everything that we've done so far today. Summer, welcome back. Your lines are getting better. Thank you very much. The pun was a joke, but the sentiment was real. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Summer. How's your BG3 going? We've done this is kind of where we started tonight, was with the Little Debbie cake. And then we did the dark elf holding a burger, which I'm still like, it's still growing on me. I'm like, when I just started figuring out how to use the program, it like it wasn't the worst thing in the world I've ever drawn. And then we have the welcome in T-Rex. Killed some folks, looted through some jabs. Hell yeah, Summer. Did the Conehead Mantis. Pop art Pocket Square. The skunk riding the donkey was a fan favorite for their matching blue mohawks. We did a War Greymon, which came out a lot better than I thought, and he's starting to look a lot less sad now that he's in color. We have the shark, which I feel like the nose is a bit too squished. But I like the shark a lot. I like the shark a ton. The cat in the bowler hat is probably our best drawing of the night. Blue Junimo is incredible. I really love Blue Junimo. And then we're working on this lion right now. But I feel like the lion is where we're going to end the night. Because it's getting to be about 2 a.m. here. Let's see if we can't... Is there any shading? I don't know how to shade in this program yet. You posted some of the recents? Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to check them out as soon as we end stream. Yeah. I think we'll end it here. It's about 2 a.m. Call it a night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We'll end with the welcome in T-Rex saying goodbye, waving his little flag. Um, yeah. Huge thank you, Aku. Thank you so much for the bits. Should have joined sooner, but have a great night, Ash and chat. Thank you so much for being here, Rose. It means the world, and it means the world for everybody who joined in. Thank you so much for your support. I genuinely, everyone, did not imagine when I first started drawing anyone would ever have like any would put anything into my art. But the fact that like I could do, what was that, like 5 hours of drawing and have people hang out and cheer for it, like I'm gonna cry. Holy shit, has it really been that long? We started at 9 p.m. and it's almost 2 a.m. So it's been a good 5 hours of drawing. We did a lot of. New goal, make Ash cry. Oh, it's gonna be hard. I'm not a crier. I think it's great knowing that someone wants to learn to draw and is wanting to be consistent with it. Practice makes perfect. Absolutely, and I plan on being as open about the process as I can. I want to learn like all kinds of different techniques when it comes to drawing. I want to learn how to ink. I want to learn how to shade. There's like all this super cool processes that I want to learn about. And thank you for being here, everybody, for part of that. It really does mean the world. Before I forget, Extra Life. We're donating to Extra Life. Everything that we make at the channel this month is going to Extra Life. So any subs, bits, gifts, donations, anything of the like, is going to Extra Life, which funds Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It helps sick kids heal. We are donating through DN Dane's campaign. So if you are not following DN Dane, you should be. He's an incredible charity-inclined individual, and we're super stoked to be partnering with him in order to make the world a better place. Music, don't cut out when I'm talking about Extra Life. It was really nice. Thanks for spending your Friday with us. Absolutely, Aku. And you know what? I'm probably going to be doing more of this tomorrow. If I want to draw more. Tonight has inspired me to like really dig into the process a bunch. So I'm probably going to be like watching a ton of different stuff in the between now and stream tomorrow. We'll see if I can't watch some tutorials on how to use Clip Studio Paint a little bit better, so we can get more access to different tools. Let's see if I can get my tablet up and running the way it's supposed to be running. Luckily for you, you have tomorrow off too. Hell yeah, Wolf. But we're gonna raid out. I'm gonna put some raid messages in chat. I hope you all will join me for the raid. Uh-oh. The raid messages didn't post. Did they? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? There we go. Okay, if you are a subscriber, go ahead and grab that first raid message. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and grab that second raid message. We'll raid out. We might raid somebody else doing art tonight. We'll see who's online, who's doing what. Maybe we'll raid somebody new. Is online. Oh, wait! Dicey's online and playing board games. Oh, wait. When did, Dicey doesn't normally stream on Fridays, right? Okay. Do y'all want, I'll leave it up to chat. Do we raid Dicey? Or do we find somebody who's doing art? No, she doesn't. Usually Sunday, Monday. That's what I thought. Maybe we go support Dicey on an off day. Dicey. Works for me. Let me grab the raid message, and we'll raid Dicey. All right. Everybody, sincerely, means the world that I get to do this kind of fun stuff, and y'all are along for the ride. Stay fancy. Keep being amazing. Let me actually start the raid so I don't just end up peddling nonsense for a couple of minutes while we wait for things to load. Dicey. Okay. Stay fancy, all my lads, ladies and gentle zombies. Keep being amazing. We'll see you next time. It'll probably be tomorrow. We'll probably do more art. Thank you so much for being here. Get your suggestions ready. We'll try and start with Detective Pikachu with a sword, Wolf. But remind us if we need the reminder tomorrow, and we'll get that to you as soon as possible. All right, everybody. Thank you so much once again. Bye.